you get out of my space. And you know how you like fumble with the donut box lid? I'm like startled, like trying to close it. And then I have to stop, turn back around. And I gotta be like, good job, you set clear boundaries. Like, so weird. I bet she tells that story more than I do. Like, so weird, but I am trying. Target market, you're supposed to identify your target market. And so that was easy. I looked in the mirror, I'm like, male, receding hairline, like done. This is easy. So me and my good friend, so Johnny, because of my wife, and we are, that's probably Johnny right there, and we do a Wednesday webinar. So we're like, hey, target market, invite all of our high school friends to our webinar. What could go wrong? We're in our mid-40s, of course we've matured. What could go wrong? So, I shouldn't have been reading the chat as the Zoom was going on, but I did. And I'll just tell you the appropriate ones that corporate didn't cut for my stand-up act. So the first one that I thought was clever was, when do we go aroma touching? I was like, no, it's touch, not touching. No touching aromas, no, just aroma, touch. Let's be clear. That's clever. The next one was, he's like, hard to explain where this rash is, but it's in a sensitive area. Better yet, I'll just start sending pictures. Like, that's funny. We haven't grown up, but it's funny. And then the last one that made me laugh, he's like, when do you teach oils in the bedroom? I was like, all right, get out of here. No one takes us serious. It's funny though. So the other thing I try to do is you take customers. So I go through the back office, I'm looking for customers, and let's try to help them, inspire them, motivate them, so they then become sharers. So I'm talking to someone on the phone, and I'm feeling pretty good, and then she cuts me off. She goes, look, I'm not a salesperson. I go, that's fine, you don't have to be. Just find the oils that you love, educate people, and then they'll start buying them. About 4 people, you can get your oils paid for. And then she's like, that's exactly what a salesperson would say. And she politely got off the phone. I felt like I was doing so good with that one. Like, so good. So, I have learned some universal truths along the way. These are doTERRA universal laws. For example, if a neighbor calls and she wants to stop by and buy a certain doTERRA product, that's the one product we will no longer have in stock. We had it yesterday, it's gone. Like, somebody opened it and you're like, this just got opened? All right, that always happens. Another one. If we have new people, like new potential customers, this first oil experience, that cannot be spikenard or turmeric. Like wonderful benefits, don't let them smell them. No, don't. Like, get the lavender out or something. Don't let them smell them. And can we all admit, like spikenard, that'd make the coolest name for a heavy metal band? Like spikenard. So cool. Oh, you're clapping for that. Or Raven Sarah. That one's all like Raven Sarah. Yeah, that's a cool one too. Anyways, if my kids wake me up in the middle of the night and they've covered themselves in throw up, like normally if they wake me up, I just, whatever product is closest to me, that's what I recommend to solve. But if they cover themselves in throw up, this happens a lot. It's like at that point, you're already up, you're stripping sheets, you're putting down a dry towel, now they're sleeping with a towel for a blanket. It's like, you might as well use the actual correct product. Sorry. Another one. My kids only try to murder each other once I start the Zoom call. The house can be so quiet. So quiet. You're like, you want to change all that? Start a Zoom meeting. That'll change it. Every time. Arbor Vitae. I think it's so interesting. I can go into a grocery store and somebody will stop me and tell me how good I smell because I smell like Arbor Vitae. Funny enough, people will stop me and tell me how terrible I smell. Like, what is wrong with I love Arbor Vitae. And what's wrong with my face that people are like, go tell him how he smells. I bet he wants to know how he smells. I don't get it. Another thing. Us attendees, we keep these lanyards and these name badges way too long. I have a tie rack. I have a tie rack closet with more lanyards than ties. Not the name badge, guess what I did? I bought this little clippy thing. It cuts things into guitar picks. So I have bags of guitar, I don't even own a guitar. Bags of guitar picks, yeah. But when I buy that guitar, I'm starting the band Spikenard. It's coming, special guest, loaded potato skins. I don't know, so I'm working on the second one, I don't know about that yet. So, I live in northern Utah. We're in Wellsville, Utah. I know, nobody knows. It's like near Logan. And it's like, we have an old cheese factory, and it's abandoned, windows busted out. Like, it looks, like imagine something scary, and that's exactly what it looks like. It's terrible. So, we just had Christmas break, and because of my time freedom with doTERRA, which I love, I get to spend it with my family. Love it. I really do mean that. That one's not a joke. But I love it. But Christmas break can be a nightmare. Christmas Day, magical. Christmas break, total nightmare. My kids turn into like the emperor or something. It's so annoying. And so, right before Christmas, my son comes up to me, he goes, I don't want to live here. I'm like, well, sorry, bud, it doesn't really, he's like, I don't want to live here. I'm like, Xander, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, come on, let's go to bed. He goes, I don't want to live here. And I go, that's it, we're messing with him. So I'm like, look, Xander, there is this orphanage in Wellsville. The windows are a little broken up, but it is here. This is a true story. Unfortunately, this is a true story. So I get him in my car. This is 100% true. I get him in my car, and I drive him. 1 o'clock in the morning, crunchy snow. There's like a black bird in a tree with no leaves. Like, it's as scary as you can imagine. And he gets out of the car, and I was like, oh, he really does hate our home. Soon as I tried to drive away, he's knocking on the door, and I get him back in. I'm like, fine, you can come back home and live with us. But you promised me in 10 years, you become my first builder in doTERRA. All right, that's my time. You're awesome. Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, Presidential Diamond, Dana Moore.
Hello, my name is Dana Moore, and today I'm going to take you through a very thorough yet simple class on wellness. Wellness can be such a nuanced word in our culture today. Have you ever felt like that? Like, you may have an idea of where to start or how to approach your wellness goals, but conflicting advice leaves you questioning how to take action. I have noticed with an increase in accessibility to information, the noise around solutions creates more confusion. Oversimplifying solutions to complicated issues, that doesn't quite make sense. Sometimes we oversimplify approaches to complicated issues, and that doesn't align either. If you feel like this, you are not alone. In fact, most of the people I help feel exactly like this. I am passionate about teaching you a simple, science-backed approach to your wellness that will create daily habits that you don't skip and lasting change that you can't refute. I have a wellness routine that takes less than 2 minutes a day, and because it supports our cellular foundations, it works. When something is both simple and effective, it sticks. I know you're spinning a ton of plates, I am too. It's a lot to balance all the things that we do in our life, and it's no wonder that sometimes our own health takes a back seat on a very long list of priorities. 12 years ago, I got introduced to doTERRA, and I found quickly that doTERRA was more than essential oils. doTERRA was the key to creating a healthy home for me and for my family. My consistent results made it a trusted source for our daily wellness solutions. It gave me confidence in my ability to support and nourish myself and my family, and it became the foundation for a life well lived. doTERRA made wellness simple for me, and I am going to make wellness simple for you too. With a proven science-backed approach to foundational wellness, doTERRA's foundational bundles help all of us take the guesswork out of wellness. A guesswork approach to wellness will cost us all time and money that we can't afford to waste. Most of us probably have a box or a drawer full of old supplements that don't actually absorb into our bodies and aren't usable. Are you ready to avoid wondering if you're really doing something that makes a difference in your health and wellness? I love my approach to wellness the same way. I love to approach my wellness in the same way that I would approach buying or building a new home. One of the first things an inspector is going to do is they're going to check the foundation. It's also a great place to look if problems arise down the line. Are there cracks in the foundation? Is something leaking? Has something shifted that's not in alignment? When I think about a home that is full of strength and longevity, a home that is built to last, I know that that is attributed to the foundation of the home. A home that's not built on a strong foundation will not stand the test of time. It may not have the strength to be there for years to come. The foundation is where you go to find the root of a problem. It's very similar with our bodies. Nothing is more important than the foundation, which is supported by nutrition. Anytime we're not experiencing wellness to the fullest potential, I would argue that it's imperative that we go back and look at the foundation. And sometimes though, because there's already a house built upon it, we can't always figure out a diagnosis or locate the problem that we're looking for. It's the same with our bodies. Testing and diagnostics can only show so much, and it's rarely the full picture. And this is why I'm so fascinated and passionate about these new products called VMG, because it has the ability to go in on a cellular level and support the foundation of our health. It has the ability to fix our foundations and strengthen our bodies. Maybe in places we just didn't even know they needed to be touched, or cracks that we didn't even know they needed to be filled. This is sustainable because it's easy and it's effective, and you will notice results. Have you ever had a habit where you're like so gung-ho and excited to start it, and it doesn't stick and it doesn't last because it's cumbersome and there's just too many steps? I mean, how many times have you even bought those little supplement containers and filled them every single day, and then you barely make it to Wednesday and you quit? The foundational wellness routine I have adopted works because it has science at the core of it. It's not just a new idea. This is a revolution in wellness, and this is the future of supplements. A strong foundation begins with VMG. This is your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, greens, and more importantly, essential oils. It's not choppy, it's not chunky, it's delicious, it's easy, and it has liposomal delivery for your body. These are not your grandma's vitamins. This is a handful of pills. This is not a handful of pills that you have to try to choke down or that maybe you'll forget to take. This is an amazing way to start your day. VMG is going to deliver results that you are looking for because its liposomal technology makes it more bioavailable than any other supplements that you've ever taken. This means that your body is absorbing and using the nutrients. Liposomal vitamin C is going to absorb in your body 4.1 times faster than regular standard vitamin C. Liposomal vitamin E, for example, will absorb 5.1 or 5.4 times more than regular vitamin E. Liposomal iron, liposomal calcium, and liposomal potassium are more bioavailable and therefore more noticeable. It's because they're actually being used by the body. doTERRA did this study to see how long VMG actually lasts in the body, and it lasts for over 8 hours in your system, which means you have all-day stamina, all-day energy, mental clarity, focus, and relief from discomfort. It means your supplements are actually going to do the job you're hiring them to do. Now, a good foundation is good. We could change the country if everyone adopted even just this. But what if we could make it a little bit better? If you want to level up and really fill those nutritional gaps, adding E Omega Plus will enhance your results. We source the best omega-3 fatty acids from the crisp Nordic seas, and we add wild orange essential oil to maximize the absorption and enhance the flavor while preventing the supplement from going rancid. Have you ever taken fish oils and then burped fish? That is less than desirable result of a rancid product. E Omega Plus is delicious. You can swallow these if you want to, but many people actually bite them open in their mouth. This is a great way for anyone to take them that may typically have trouble swallowing capsules. No fishy burps, no aftertaste, no rancid fish oil, but all of the benefits of omega-3s. Omega-3s are important to help our body's inflammatory response while supporting healthy brain, heart, and digestive responses. You might be wondering, do I need omegas? 100%, like emphatically, yes. The entire US population is deficient in omega-3 fatty acids. Ideally, the human body needs a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-3 and omega-6s. Because our standard American diet, we have an abundance of omega-6s that aren't supporting our wellness goals. Ideally, we need to aim to reduce the intake of omega-6s and increase our omega-3s to find that homeostasis. Taking E-omega plus has been clinically proven to decrease diastolic blood pressure and also decreases your resting heart rate. So VMG will give you a solid start to your day. VMG and E-omega is even better. But to have the best routine, we need to add one more small component, and that is PB Restore. Adding PB Restore addresses the gut microbiome, where 80% of your immune function takes place, and where there are more neurotransmitters than even in your brain. Gut health is foundational health. This comprehensive gut support has 1 postbiotic strain, 24 probiotic strains, prebiotic fibers, and 4 bacteriophages. This is the most comprehensive probiotic on the market. It's also microencapsulated to ensure that all of that beneficial bacteria colonizes in the gut and doesn't get killed off by stomach acid. Whether you choose the good, the better, or the best option for your wellness, you just need 2 minutes a day to influence your health in a major way. This works so well because it takes the guesswork out of wellness. This doTERRA system is designed to give your body exactly what it needs. You will actually have real, lasting, sustainable results. The Foundational Wellness Bundle provides proven benefits without complications, and it's so easy to follow. I've tried to stick with systems before, but as soon as they get complicated and my enthusiasm wears off, I totally stop being compliant. I've been using this Foundational Wellness System since last August, so over 7 months, and I never miss a day. It's built to fit even the busiest schedules to ensure consistency and effectiveness. Now I'm going to show you a few testimonies from some other people who are loving the system, but I want to tell you how I feel. When I started to take the complete Foundational Wellness Bundle, I wasn't expecting to notice a whole lot. I'm pretty healthy, I eat well, I exercise, and I make sourdough for crying out loud. My hormones are in check, but I did have some random stomach discomfort that I really couldn't explain, and head tension several times a week that wouldn't go away. And even though I was experiencing these less than optimal symptoms, I still wasn't even actively looking for a solution. I was learning to live with it. I didn't start taking the Foundational Wellness Bundle to solve anything. I started taking it because I knew that the foundation of our health mattered. It was my way of putting on my own oxygen mask before the day started so I could be ready to take care of everybody else. What was surprising to me is that the things that I was feeling, the discomfort I was having, and the annoyances that I was trying to figure out a way to live with, they started to dissipate and completely went away in 2 weeks. Stomach issues, gone. Head tension, a thing of my past. I have never felt better, and I owe it all to VMG. In just 2 minutes a day, you can expect more energy. You can expect better digestion, clearer thinking, and better focus. You can expect long-lasting clinical results. You can expect to have improved sleep with a balanced mood and less stress. I'm still waiting for that one to kick in. You can do a lot of things for your wellness, and you probably have, but we can do all the things and get absolutely no results, or we can do something that is backed by science and clinically proven and simple. This isn't just about hearing how a wellness system works. This is about experiencing change. When your body gets the right support, you will feel it and you will know it. Once we build that strong foundation, the foundation can be built upon. If you haven't started your wellness journey yet, this is where I recommend that you start. Just 2 minutes a day, very simple, very effective. But maybe you started your wellness journey and you are seeing that there are a few gaps that need to be addressed. Focus first on your foundational wellness. Go back to the model of VMG, E-omega, and PB Restore. And once your nutritional gaps are being filled, we can start tackling things that are more targeted or individual to our wellness. Maybe you need more metabolic support, or maybe you need to focus on resting and managing stress, or maybe your toxicity is too high. Wherever you feel the next area that you want to focus on is, doTERRA has the building blocks to continue to support you for whatever your wellness needs may be. doTERRA provides lasting, sustainable solutions. If you're committed to focus on your foundation, doTERRA, and this is the best part, is going to reward you by helping you to grow your essential oil collection with the most popular and the most reordered essential oils. And these are the essential oils that I think every home has to have. Oils will empower your daily wellness routine and empower you to support specific needs. Having effective tools like essential oils at your fingertips allows you to nurture your body physically, mentally, and emotionally every day. And now you can expand your collection with our most popular essential oils absolutely free. If you focus on your foundations, doTERRA will focus on the rest. Our wellness starts with a strong morning routine, but the choices that you make throughout the rest of the day still matter. Insert essential oils. Oils help you customize. They are solutions for your energy, your stress, your relaxation, your immune support, your fitness, your digestion, and so on. Essential oils add an extra layer of support to your daily wellness routine, and they work alongside your supplements to help you feel your best. doTERRA removes the guesswork by sending you a popular new essential oil every month for your first 12 months. When I think about it like building a house, it's like instead of going home with a dozen paint samples and trying to figure out which color to paint each room, you just get one color with specific instructions, and it completely eliminates the overwhelm. So when you order your foundational wellness bundle every month, you'll get one essential oil for free. But this isn't paint, these precious bottles with safe solutions that every home needs. Let's talk a little bit how we're going to use these essential oils. Okay, first of all, let me just take one of our most popular oils. This one's called peppermint. It comes free when you order your foundational wellness bundle for the very first time. Oils from doTERRA are not only pure, but they are potent. Every liter of essential oils is tested to ensure that it is pure, meaning it is sourced from nature, which is free from additives and has a specific chemical profile to ensure results every single time. Essential oils are also more powerful than herbs. 3 pounds of peppermint plant material go into one 15 milliliter bottle of peppermint. This comes free when you get started with your foundational wellness bundle. Peppermint is cooling to the body. It is highly supportive of the respiratory and the digestive system. And it's the oil that you want to turn to when you are feeling like you just don't have enough energy to get through the day, or you're distracted from all of your tasks. This is the oil for you, and it will work for you every single time. The reason doTERRA oils provide consistent results is because of their purity and their potency. To explain this better, we have to talk about pancakes. Now, I know many of you have experienced delicious, pure, straight from the maple tree maple syrup. It's incredible. There's nothing else like it. There are no additives and there are no preservatives. It's just exactly how nature intended it to be. It's extracted, it's boiled, it's bottled, and it's brought right to your pancakes for a delicious morning. But of course, there's actually a cheaper, less delicious, chemically altered substitute that could also be used. This is not maple syrup, but this is something that's popular on the shelves. And if you look at the ingredients, there's not a single drop of maple syrup in the counterfeit substitute. So think of that. Think of maple syrup when you're thinking about essential oils and you're going to the stores and you're seeing other brands on the shelves. They are not doTERRA. And this is what I want to have stick with you. doTERRA essential oils are the real deal. Every drop in that bottle is pure, there are no additives, and there are no preservatives. We ensure purity and potency through testing, as well as through our sourcing practices. Co-impact sourcing is the heartbeat of our company. It is seeking to source the best and help the most. And you can see on this map that we find essential oils from all over the world in order that you would have the absolute best tools at your fingertips. 12 years ago, when I started using essential oils for everyday wellness, I did it because they were safe and natural with loads of benefits without side effects. They're also plant extracts that have been used for thousands of years. Oils are effective because they can permeate the cell membrane, supporting your wellness at the most foundational level possible. Essential oils are also affordable at just pennies per dose. Natural solutions can and will save you money. Okay, I want to teach you how to use them. We can use essential oils aromatically. This is by diffusing them or breathing them in. This helps to kill airborne pathogens and surface germs. It's also the fastest way to affect a mood. We can use them topically by diluting them and applying them to an area of concern. I love to apply oils to the bottoms of the feet. It's a good go-to spot because the skin of the feet just isn't sensitive. This is also a great place to apply oils that you really need, but you might not love the smell of. We can also use them internally. Internal use is possible because of the purity that doTERRA guarantees. Drinking a couple of drops in a glass of water under the tongue or in a veggie cap is a great way to target specific wellness goals. Now that you know how to use them, let's explore the 12 oils that you get absolutely free. These are the most popular oils. They're the most reordered oils. And I want to give you a quick overview of them so that you know exactly how to use them when you get them. Let's start with digestion. This is a great oil to start with because every home needs this oil. This oil supports and relieves all the discomfort of the digestive tract. It's the oil you want to have on hand for unexpected and sudden stomach issues or the occasional discomfort from overeating or a disagreeable dinner. MetaPower is wildly popular because it helps stop the maturation of fat cells. It's part of the MetaPower line of products that we have that target our metabolic health. I use this oil daily to dry brush as well as in my water to help reduce sugar cravings and balance blood sugar. Lemon is the oil that I reorder the most. Anytime I feel a tickle in the throat, we mix a little bit of lemon and honey for quick relief. This is also a key oil in reducing toxic load on a cellular level. We also diffuse lemon daily, creating like a home that smells like an Italian lemon orchard. And if you have little kids, lemon is the answer to gum in the hair, stickers on your car windows, silly putty in your carpet, and Sharpie on your countertop. Lavender, probably the most popular essential oil of all time. Lavender is calming to the body and to the mind. It helps you to wind down, to de-stress, and to create relaxing bedtime routines. Copaiba might be a new oil or something that you've never heard of. This oil comes from the Amazon and has quickly become a favorite because it is gentle and powerful. As you are working on your foundational health, Copaiba can support your focus as well as discomfort in your body. Frankincense, this is one of my favorite of all. We call this the king of all oils because it is so versatile. Think, when in doubt, use frank. For me, the reason I love it is because I'm committed to healthy, glowing skin, and that comes with supporting healthy cell turnover. I add frankincense to castor oil every night to reduce the signs of aging. Deep Blue is a topical oil designed to give our joints and muscles some really deep relief. This is a favorite for athletes, for kids with growth spurts, men, elderly, basically anyone with a body except babies. Out of the box, one out of the box use for this oil is on your chest for your lungs when you just need some extra support. Tea tree is ideal for your bathroom or your first aid kit. We use this to soothe itchy skin from insect bites or bumps caused by shaving. Tea tree is gentle and effective at keeping your skin really healthy. On Guard is a hero for immune support when used internally. Diluted, this oil is a favorite on the bottoms of the feet or up and down the spine. It is a powerful blend of clove, cinnamon, rosemary, wild orange, and eucalyptus, and it helps to protect your body and strengthen your immune system. You don't want to go through a winter season without On Guard. Serenity will make you feel exactly how it sounds. Serene, relaxed, and present. This oil is like a spa in a bottle. It can help keep your mind at ease as you tackle all of your daily tasks. Breathe is maybe the most self-explanatory oil because you can use this for anything concerning your respiratory system. Diffuse this one through the night to open airways and support a restful sleep. Use it on the chest or the sinus area, diluted, to relieve discomfort associated with seasonal threats. Adaptive is my favorite for feeling grounded. I use this oil to fight the overwhelm that stress can bring on. Wearing this one like a perfume is not only helpful for my emotions, but also helps me reduce toxic load and avoid putting harmful fragrance on my body. I know that was really quick, and you won't have to learn every oil at once. doTERRA will give you one at a time, month by month for free, so that you can ease into using and learning and loving the benefits of all of these oils. Are you ready to experience your own powerful results? I want to help you get started. The 2-minute foundational wellness routine is really simple, and just as that is simple, getting started with doTERRA is actually really simple. First, gaining access to doTERRA for wholesale customers is totally free. This is a $35 value, but I can offer it to you for free. And with that, you get wholesale prices for a whole year. You also have free access to our rewards program, which offers you all of those free oils that I just talked about each month, as well as points back for your orders. This is the way everyone reorders their foundational wellness products and other household staples. You also have unlimited access to other fun things like VIP education groups, community support, and free education so that you can ask questions. This is like free coaching. A major perk of being a customer is doTERRA's Refer a Friend program. This is an opportunity to actually share doTERRA with others and earn money. It's wildly generous. Customers like yourself get a special link and you can share it with anyone you want. They get to shop doTERRA's wholesale prices too, and if they decide to try products, doTERRA adds money to your account and you can use it to pay for your foundational wellness or anything else you want. I recommend starting with the best foundational wellness bundle and focus on fixing your foundations for at least 90 days. If you commit to supporting your wellness in this way, doTERRA is going to give you a free oil each month, every month, to build your oil collection with the must-have oils that we all love. In addition, the first time you order your foundational wellness bundle, you will get a free glass shaker bottle and a free bottle of peppermint oil. And when I say your wellness, we want your wellness to be made simple. I mean it. Here are a few more perks and offers for getting started with doTERRA. Orders of 100 plus PV, you get free shipping. Orders of 125 PV, you qualify for that free oil every month. And if they're 150 PV, you actually get to choose a fun, free gift. This simple plan and easy to follow system is effective, it's delicious, and it's guaranteed to move the needle forward in your wellness. The best time to fix your foundations is today. What can I clarify for you?
Do they get a free bottle?
Okay, so that's the foundational wellness class, and normally at this time, you will have questions, or your audience will have some questions for you, which is a great time to take them. Kyle and I are going to role play a couple of questions for you, just so you can kind of see how that would feel, if he's ready.
Awesome, amazing job. Like how, it's kind of intense to present like that in front of your peers, right? To like go through that, and I hope that all of you, yeah, it really is. I hope that all of you listen from a couple perspectives. I think it's easy to go through a lot of what you maybe heard before and check out, right? And be like, oh, I've heard this, I'm gonna scroll or whatever it might be. It's a whole other thing to listen and think, how can I lead my team? Like, what does my team need to know? And so that's why we did this. This is an opportunity as a company for us to understand a new message, to see that new message modeled. And I know that many of you are like, well, where can we get the slides? Scott Greer is in the back right now, like feverishly uploading the whole presentation to the DMK. So it'll be uploaded by the end of, maybe by the end of the day. And then the complete script and all the slides and everything will be uploaded next week. And then we'll have recordings of different presentations, okay? So, yeah, so it's all gonna be there for you. So a couple of questions, like real talk questions. Is there anything, or what do you do in the beginning of a class to kind of set people up or create the expectation to get them excited to enroll, like making sure they know the purpose?
So I think the main thing is helping people to understand that there is a problem. So identifying a problem, and I do that a couple of ways. I do that with talking about my own health concerns, so being vulnerable or having a story is helpful, but also like pointing out deficiencies in our current healthcare system, our nutrition, especially in our market, because if they don't identify with a problem, they're not going to identify with a solution. So really trying to find the wording that works for you to identify with your audience the problem that they have in their wellness will help them buy into the solutions that you're also providing for them.
Yeah. And I feel like now more than ever, it feels like in our society now, people are more aware, right? They want transparency politically, like all of the different things have kind of come together to make a case for that. So the other thing, I know when you do a Zoom or you do a class, one of the big things is keeping people engaged, right? I mean, that class was, what, 30 minutes, I think? That's amazing. I mean, I know many of us have been in like hour and a half marathon essential oil classes, which are awesome, but people's attention span has kind of changed. So what do you do, or what would you advise to keep people engaged, like in the middle of that class, or that middle of that presentation?
Yeah. I do think on any level, if you can keep your class short, most people will watch or attend something that's 30 minutes. So if you can get really honed in, that's going to be key. The other part is, and it's a little bit harder in this stage, like this arena, is to introduce like humor. You have humor or stories or anything that you can connect your audience to. Stories, we know stories sell. They want to hear your stories. They want to hear your testimony or the testimony of, you know, your husband or your friend or whatever. So interweaving those as much as you can, but keep them short. Again, like practice them, so like 30-second stories or 1-minute stories, not like 10-minute stories.
Yeah. And I've seen even in like some of the there's Facebook groups now where people have like VMG testimonials. So you could like grab screenshots of those and put them on a slide just for like some social validation. I think one of the big things, like we're getting used to this wellness made simple topic. And we're getting used to, we know everything there is to know about essential oils, right? We're always learning more about essential oils, but we're used to explaining it. We're used to breaking it down into 3 cool things, or talking about how they're safe and effective and they're pure. But when it comes to, for example, VMG, E Omega, PB Restore, what would you say, like if we have to remember 2 things, what would you say are the 2 big things?
And maybe it's just the one big thing is that the reason our supplements stand out in the way that they do, and what sets us apart above everything else in the market, is our essential oils. Like other people have liposomal delivery supplementation. That's not what's cool or new or incredible, but it's the essential oil factor within our supplements that completely sets doTERRA apart. And it's the reason those oils and those supplements last so long in the body, and that we're getting these results that are just beyond what other people are getting. So never forget the power of our essential oils, because they really are the backbone of even our supplementation.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dana. We are so excited to continue on this path. We've heard now the Wellness Made Simple class. We're going to be jumping and breaking down each part now. How to invite, how to enroll with the rewards program, path to 500. So get ready for all that. Super grateful. Thank you, Dana.